going on, guys? David from 300 Mobile Detailing, and I'm here with
Ozzy's from Ozzy's Detailing.
and today we're going to explain what's the difference between a sedan setup and a truck setup, and what are the pros and cons, and what we would like to improve later on in the future. Alright then, Ozzy, what do we have? What's your setup basically?
Well, this is a sedan. This is my daily car use, so I go out with my family and everything. So this is my daily car use. So right here I got my generator. It's a 2,500 watt. I got my vacuum back here. Let's see if you guys can see. Got my vacuum back here. Got my keys extractor, my steamer, my pressure washer, and my vacuum hose and my extractor hose right here. And right here got some cables, some extension cords, my pressure gun, and my chemicals. So this one right here, it's a high shine dressing. I use it for all the plastic tires. I could use it for that too. I have an air freshener that I leave after I'm done with everything. You know, it leaves them really smelling really good and nice. I got my TKO, which I use before I even use this, the shine cleaner. TKO does a job, takes off all the grease, every dirt, does an amazing job. I have a sanitizer that I use when it's basically like when I do maintenance, when the car's not that dirty no more, and I just come by, vacuum it, steam it down, and put some of this, and it leaves it smelling like bubblegum. I got for my wheels, my brake buster that I use. Leaves the rims shiny and everything, so it takes off all the dirt, all the brake dirt. My carpet shampoo is from Mirror Finish. This one doesn't foam up as much as the one I used to use, so I like this one because sometimes when I used to use the other one, soap would stay on the carpet, and it would be hard to be taking it off, and I would have to be extracting, and it wouldn't, the soap wouldn't be gone. And this one does an amazing job. Got my bug off for my wash, my ceramic sealant, and I got my what is this one? The PNS Absolute. It's a rinseless wash. So after I'm done washing the car and everything, I give it a final touch. Got my drill right here that does the job.
How much does this setup run you about?
Well, look, I got my generator. This was like $700-800. The vacuum was like $60 at what I get at Costco. The My Tees, that one was pricey. That one was $800. The steamer was like $100, I believe. My washer was like $40-50. And with all the chemicals, I want to say like $2,000-3,000 worth of merchandise, So yeah, like around there.
And also, Ozzy, what's some things that you want to improve in this setup later on?
Well, I would like to get a trailer, have my water tank, all this stuff, try to fix it up, because I don't like the fact that I go to people's houses, show up, and I gotta ask for their water hose, their electricity, and I want to look professional. I want to look professional. So I've been thinking into probably getting a trailer, because this is my daily use. So I gotta be going up and down, and I want to be able to leave the trailer home, go out. And I want to buy a water tank, look professional, and all that stuff.
So Ozzy, what's some things that you regret buying that you should have invested into more?
I would say this generator. I would say because it's small and it doesn't hold as much. So as I can see with yours, you have a bigger generator, and sometimes when I connect the steamer and the vacuum together, that shit goes off. I have to restart it again. And so yeah, I would probably invest into a bigger generator.
Is there any foam cannon, spray bottles, more equipment that you want to get and to invest more?
I would like to invest into a better foam cannon. This one's messing up on me. It's not foaming up as much. So I would like to invest into another foam cannon. Probably right now what I do is buy little chemicals this size. What I want to improve is buying into the gallons.
Okay.
Gallons wise, because if I think about it, when I buy these little by little, it's adding the additional. It adds more. If I would get the big gallons, I wouldn't have to be restocking every time. You know what I mean?
So one con that you hate about this setup?
Man, you know what I hate is getting to the spot. Let's say at 7, I'm gonna start at the detail. I still gotta get everything off, take everything off, and set up everything. It takes me like 20-30 minutes, but I got my little brother helping me, so while he's doing that, I'm already vacuuming. So, and then at the end of the day, when we're done, gotta put everything back in there, you know. So that's just a little waste of time.
Remember the detailers meet that JC set up, like back in May?
Yeah.
You see multiple sedan setups.
Yeah.
What did you like get from them basically?
Well, I like the fact that they had the water tank back there, and they have their hoses right here. It was 3 of them. But then to think about it, this is my daily use. I can't take off what I have inside the seats because I have a family. I got my 2 daughters. I have car seats in there, so I can't really do nothing about it, you know. So, and I don't want to put stuff in there, taking it off, putting it back on.
So Ozzy, what's a pro on this setup basically?
Basically, I could be running with this everywhere I go, you know. Well, everything's inside the trunk. I made everything fit. So if I ever need a detail, if somebody ever needs a detail, you know, just close the trunk, get my rags, my buckets. That's basically what I have inside. My rags, my buckets, and a ladder, just in case it's a big truck. And yeah, just go on from there. It's gas saving. So yeah, if anybody has an advice to how I could update my setup, I would appreciate it. You know, let me know in the comments, down in the comments, and yeah, we'll go from there. So what's up, David? So let me know, what's your setup right here?
So my setup is basically, this was trial and error. I have a 50-gallon water tank. I have a Predator 3500 generator. I have a big vacuum for no reason. I was just looking at Ozzy's. He still works with his vacuum. It's like very small. So I probably might have to like swap it out because I know there's more smaller vacuums that have more power. I have my wheel bucket, my wheel and tire bucket, my wash bucket, my 2-bucket method basically. I have this little cart. It looks dumb, but when you use it, it's more simpler, so you don't have to run back to the truck and then back to the car. You could just put all your products there, hang it, just walk it around basically like you're a janitor. But I have all my products there, and then inside of the truck I have other products, my main products I use. I have my gallons back there, I have my spray bottles, everything. So that was just this is my second revision, because my first revision I had my products back here. That made a whole difference, made a mess. It kept falling. I didn't know which product was which, so it kind of confused me. So basically that's what my setup is right now, and I'm planning to upgrade later on in the future by an air compressor to make the interior jobs a little quicker. Get better drying towels, because mine, after a couple months wear and tear, they don't dry as good. One thing I hate about the setup is my generator. Since, like I mentioned in another video, I've used my generator. I never used a generator before. This is my first time ever messing with it. There's trial and error. I found out how to do an oil change, spark plug change. It's just that sometimes the carburetor messes up, and that takes like a little day process to fix. It's kind of more difficult. And also, one thing I hate is about the cart. I want to switch it out, because Ozzy was with me the other day. He saw the struggle of me taking it down. It kind of hurts your back. So I want to just swap it out, move the cart over here, take out that bucket in the back, and just leave everything that's easy to just reach and pull. Because that's why I switched up the setup in the first place, because everything had to take over the bed, and it was too much of a hassle.
All right, David, I see you got a lot of bottles of chemicals right here. Can you go through them for me?
So basically, this is all my necessities that I use consistently all the time. These back here, it's when I need them here and there. Here I just have my tire applicators, my tire stoppers, because you know when the hose gets stuck, no one wants that.
Don't you hate that?
It's annoying. It's annoying. Back here I have my compound, my polishes for whenever I do a paint correction, and I also have my ceramic coatings. And if you want a ceramic coating, feel free to message me, and I'll get that ceramic coating done for you. I have a 3-year and a 5-year one. And basically right here I have my brushes.
Hey, what are some upgrades you want to do on this truck?
Some upgrades that I want to really do is I just first got to find what I want to make more space. Basically, how, like I said, the vacuum's too big, it takes a lot of space, and I want to take this bucket from the back from the drying towels, take it out, and invest into a hose reel with a air compressor with a hose reel to make the job a little bit more easier, and with from the interior. And also, I want to also basically upgrade is just basic stuff, tail lights, headlights. I want to repaint the truck again, make it look more presentable. So guys, that was our setup between a sedan setup and a truck setup. If anyone has any advice, let us know down in the comments, or we could basically upgrade our setup, or any advice for Ozzy on his setup, how he wants to make it look better, or make it better, easier to pull out stuff and put back in. Like he said, he takes 20 minutes, and you like to reduce that, right?
Yeah, I would like to reduce that. I would like to get my trailer, look more professional, like how he has it. So yeah,
And also for everyone that's starting out as a detailer, don't be afraid to ask your clients for water. How long have you been doing this, Ozzy, for asking your clients for water?
about a year. So I think it's about time to upgrade on the setup.
See, I after Ozzy having his setup for a year, asking people for water, my only problem is apartments, basically. But after that, you can make more money to invest for just using your client's water without any problems. So if anyone has any advice or questions, leave it down in the comment section below, and we'll respond to them.